Hey Leo,
Hello.
we're here for your April 2020 reading.
That's right. If you haven't at this point, we ask you to please stop here and head over to the Universal Agenda that has the planetary transits, which will be in April of 2020. She goes over what's the most important to least important. And then
Transit wise.
Transit wise. And then I also talk about best fishing days, hair, brewing, stuff like that, along with Easter. The card blessing is also there. So, like I said, stop if you haven't, watch that. But if not, let's get into Leo.
Leo. Oh my god, I just shuffled so much, and you got the same card as Cancer.
Just means it was
To
meant.
start with, you're not going anywhere. I don't know what you thought,
The
but you're
Chariot.
definitely not going anywhere.
When I say, you know what? Thanks to you, I'm gonna have to just eventually start reading reversals because I can't not read reversals when she reads reversals because then I learn how to read reversals. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
It's knowledge by immersion. You don't have to change your methods just because that's how I roll.
No,
because
but
I go through times when I don't even want to take reversal cards.
literally thinking of it as a car that's upside down. When your wheels are off the ground,
Where are you
can't
going?
go anywhere. Literally, you are halted. Whether
You might even have a tank of gas that's completely full.
right,
But where
that
are you
tank
going?
of gas ain't gonna do you anything when your car's upside down. And at that point, it's time to step out, look at the situation, and see what you're gonna have to do from there.
You have, in the past, had, not just have, but you've already gained any components you need to move forward, but you're not destined to do so at this time. We have this card upright. This is a moving forward, a transformational energy that has to do with Cancer energy, but it's like for you guys, it's just there's so many elements at play. There's like 3 elements, and they're all pointing to sitting still and watching things continue to grow around you and you holding your space. So let's keep going.
An affirmation, and it says, I am the architect of my life. So, what do architects do? They create buildings, they create homes.
They do a lot of math.
They create structures in a sense, yes, and math, but that's not what I'm actually getting at.
Let me just throw some facts that are irrelevant.
Leo, this is a time that we've never been in before, ever. When can you say that everybody, like literally 90% of the world is being sent home? This is a time where you're going to be the architect of your own life in more powerful way than you ever have been. You're giving that moment where you're able to plan every bit and piece of your upcoming future in a way because you're stopped. You've had to climb out of your car and figure out, okay, well, now these are going to be my next 10 steps because, well, I got to sit here for a while and, like...
I'm getting big MacGyver vibes, if you guys know what that, show used to be about.
Right.
He was that dude that could build something out of, a paper clip and a Q-tip and a sticker.
Right. So this little pause in time right now for Leo, this is something that you guys have almost been like dreaming of, almost in a sense.
You get to truly tinker with reality as
yes,
you know it, and
exactly.
That's dangerous work for most anybody, but because you're actually like finding that the space that you're in has all the tools you need to do just that right now, and that could be your calling for sure. Wow, yeah. You literally are at a point where you are being stalled in order to make plans. That's the 3 of Wands. He is standing above.
This is something you needed.
The sea. You see those boats coming, and he's watching, and those boats could be his. Like, it could be his armada, and he made plans to have a shipment of God knows what. Like, this could be the next thing for your kingdom to move forward, but neither of these cards are moving fast at all. One waits and watches, and the other one just waits and holds space in the most like nurturing way. So you have to write down what ideas you're getting right now in order to implement them in the future. I want you to spread out and actually innovate. There's stuff that you could create. This is fire energies. This is intellect, fast, inspirational, spiritual movement. It's coming. It's coming together, but it's like the movement's more like a pin on a piece of paper at this stage than it is moving forward, because this Chariot's at a standstill as well. So you're not moving forward with your plans yet. You're just finding where your light is, what makes you feel good about the next moves you feel like making, and kind of going around and seeing what options you have mentally, and sort of tying together those little dots that you need to have sewn together, so when you are given the green light by Spirit to move forward, it's gonna look like you're an overnight success.
I like that.
Nobody's gonna understand what the fuck happened.
All right, I have an affirmation for you, Leos, and it says, Sun, Moon, Earth, Infinity. All that is in infinity, I am thee.
That's just literally just putting a little dot on what I just said.
I am thee.
There's the bow. Boop. Y'all.
Sun, Moon, Earth. Those are all like the major pieces of this
experience we're having.
Yes, and you are smack down in the middle. Like I said, this is a very powerful time for you guys to just bring it in right now and just organize everything.
Get excited. This Three of Wands is like playing with your imagination, and with that water element, this is, again, we've been getting a lot of water and fire inspirations in these cards. I feel like this is the most spiritual time for a lot of people. The most beautiful thoughts are always besides the darkest, like Kanye says, and he's right. Don't get mad. We're finding those most beautiful thoughts besides the darkest at this stage, and we're not moving forward with anything yet, but we're successfully making plans that are exciting to us, like butterflies in our stomach, and when it moves forward, it's going to be a rousing success. So I feel like you're onto some really great things. Just continue to manifest well, write them down, make plans, make schematics, do math, like she was saying.
You are the architect of your life.
That's right.
Build that shit, create that shit, plan that shit.
That's what's up.
It's all about you right now. So bring it in, hone it in. April's going to be a good month for you guys, I feel like.
When May comes, Leo, we'll check back in and we'll see what you've done with your mind.
That concludes your reading for April of 2020 from us, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye. Stay inspired.